Trace the steps of the Tsarnaev brothers is to assess all of the witness accounts that have been coming out of the woodwork. One of those stories comes from local cab driver Jim Duggan of Malden, Massachusetts. Duggan claims he picked the brothers up at the local train station in Malden and drove them to Cambridge one day before the attack. Duggan shared his information with Malden police officers, who filed a report and then immediately gave it to federal authorities. Here is what he told police and what he is now telling us.
I was here at the train station. It was a Sunday, and it was kind of a slow day.
2 Sundays ago.
The Sunday before the marathon. It was probably between 10 and 11:30. I was the only cab here. In fact, I was going to go pull away and get a cup of coffee when I saw 2 guys in my mirror. So I get out, and they said, "Can you take us to Cambridge?" So I said, "No problem." I opened the trunk. They had 2 backpacks. I reached out to help them put them in the trunk, and they wanted to put it in themselves.
Did they seem heavy?
I didn't touch them at that point.
The way they were carrying them, though?
Not really sure, but they put it in the trunk themselves. They were adamant about me not picking them up. One of the first questions I asked them, honestly, is if they were from Saudi Arabia. And they said, "No, we're from Chechnya."
What other memories are coming back?
You know, we talked about a lot of different things. When we got to the Kendall Square area, close to, where I was going to drop them off, I said, "Hey, guys, by the way, I don't know if you ever heard of the Boston Marathon. Because it's tomorrow, right? It's like right over the bridge, right? If you've never seen it, right, might be a good experience, right? Something for you to see." And the little brother said, like, "Oh, Boston Marathon?" And then the older brother got real aggressive. Little brother said to me at the time, "Nothing to worry about, it's between me and my brother, just pull over here and let us out." They get out, they paid me, and honestly, I put the car in drive and went to drive away. And I hear them screaming, and they bang on the trunk, and I'm like, "Oh, I forgot
the stuff.
Sorry.
Stuff in the trunk.
Correct." So I get out, and they were angry, and I was like, "Man, you know what? I'm sorry. I forgot. Innocent mistake. People make mistakes." So I popped the trunk. The little brother grabbed his bag, and then I remember reaching in and grabbing another bag. And
was it heavy? The bag was heavy?
Oh, it was heavy. You would assume like a purse or something, right? You assume what something should weigh.
It was heavier than you thought it was.
It was heavier than it should have been.
The FBI released the photographs of the suspects a week ago at about 5:15 p.m. When did you realize, oh my God, I think he was in my cab?
The news first came out, and they had the picture of the kid with the white hat. I remember distinctly that kid with the white cap and the curly hair coming out.
Was he wearing it backwards or?
No, he was wearing it
forward,
just like mine.
Was the other one wearing a black hat?
He was wearing that other cap too. On my mother's soul, those kids were in my cab.
When did you call Homeland Security? When did that happen?
I called the FBI either Friday or Saturday night, I think. At that time I told them, you know what, my memory isn't super clear, but this is what I remember. And they told me that over time, right, certain triggers may come to you and you'll remember more. And I did.
You were face to face with evil.
The thought that I had that kind of evil in my car, I don't know, 28, 30 hours. The thought that I actually picked up what could have been that bag is terrifying.